Well, we want to welcome each and every one of you that is joining us this evening as we're getting ready to crown an overall champion that's going to win a brand new truck in Reading, Michigan for Pro Sport. So it's a Reading Pro Sport truck hunt. I am Steve Burkholder, your host, along with my co-host Philip King.
Steve,
Philip,
back
kind of
again.
exciting, right?
Absolutely. It's been
We're going to be going live here directly. The final cast has been set. They're getting ready to leave. They're going to be at their hunting spot in 5 to 10 minutes. So, Philip, tell us who all is in the final three here.
all right. The first dog in tonight will be Dual Murphy with Marshall and T-Birds crashing out. The second dog on the card will be Willie Smoke Show, Duke Prue. And the third dog will be Electric Landman Bob with Austin Gentry. You know, all three of these dogs are sired by very prolific stud dogs in today's world. Crash is out of Fred Bear. Smoke's out of Rackham Willie. Bob is the first Grand Night champion ever out of Catman Three male dog final. This should be exciting.
Absolutely. And we're going to get into, as we have some time, we'll kind of share a little bit on some of the early last night's hunt and then some of the early round scores and stuff tonight. But all three casts was very, very competitive casts in the early round. A lot of these casts was decided either as the hunt ran out or after the hunt had run out. So give us a little breakdown on that, Philip.
I think the low score tonight was 400. They scored on multiple coons. I know John Strickland, Bill Murphy had a nail biter at one point in time. Strickland had 5 1/4 and Dual had 25 plus, and they had some treeing back and forth, and Strickland lost on the tiebreaker and Dual come out ahead. The cast that Smoke Show won, they scored 475, and the cast that Bob won was 5 1/4 to 500. He won by a quarter on strike.
And it was literally a Bob got struck for 100 out of the truck. The little B female, Cody Sipes, got struck for 75, and they all treat 3 coons each, and certainly, and it come down to the very end of that. I mean, from our understanding, just hearing chatter as they come back in, B was treed through there as they was walking to her hunts, winding down. Bob gets treed right before the end of the hunt. They both have coons, and certainly
the whole cast was decided to Mente struck them the first time.
Yeah. So that can happen. So what does that mean? We are in Reading, Michigan. As you can see it behind us, this is a very iconic photo in the Reading, Michigan Coon Hunters Club, Reading Coon Hunters Association. This club has been around for many, many years. We was talking to Tracy earlier, dates back maybe to the late 60s, early 70s. I know for me personally, this place is pretty special. This is kind of where I started my competition career back in 91, 92. So not to date myself, I was a young man then, and of course that has changed since then.
The first pro hunt I ever competed in was in this building.
Okay, absolutely. So we're excited. We're going to go live. Hopefully we have coverage. If not, we will certainly update. We'll certainly update folks via if you're following along on Facebook or whatever, we'll try to put it in the comments and so forth. We brought a lot of finals to this area, Philip, and signal can be spotty. We feel like we got pretty good reception where we're going to go tonight. We hit 2 different spots that we hunt, but we've been there in their nights that we've had really good reception. Then other nights it just seems dogs go whatever direction, and it's hard to keep up with it. So we're hoping to bring you a lot of live coverage of tonight's hunt. It's shaping up to be a very, very tough. I mean, there's 3 really good dogs.
It's going to be exciting. There's 2 good strike dogs in the cast, and it's going to be about who's got the coons when they park, and if they find them.
Absolutely. And I know in talking earlier tonight, guys was talking about, maybe making a dentry. I think from my understanding in one of the casts, there was 2 dens that was scored where they actually seen coons looking out of them. You know what I mean? And, that can, we've been on nights where that happens. And then other nights, I don't care. You can squall, beat, and do whatever, and you can't get them to move. But, it takes that kind of it can happen. We've been on both sides of that.
You have to catch that break.
The first thing is they got to have one in the den in order for it to look right.
Absolutely.
That's usually a big part of it. But we've had it nights where they've been in there. We know they're in there, and you can't get them to look. And then the next night that you can.
Well, I feel like the odds of them coming out of the dens are better right now because the sow's got kittens and they're bringing them in and out. So
absolutely,
this time of year, you're more likely to have it happen.
Right. I just kind of want to set the stage on the 3 dogs. All three of these dogs have been they've been winning. They've been hot. These dogs have been making Final Fours. We're going to start with Crashing Out. I mean, for you, if you're tuning in, he's the all-time money winner in PKC. Overall, one of the winningest hounds of all time. Maybe not the winningest, but he's certainly in that conversation with all the invitational hunts and the other registers and stuff.
Champion.
PKC World Champion. Then you got Smoke Show, who handled by Duke, who is certainly no stranger. The dog made a Final Four of the world. He has a way of finding his way in these Final Fours.
This is his second truck hunt final this year.
So it's second. Yeah, exactly. So, and then you have Bob, of Austin Gentry's hunting. Again, a dog that's been hot, a dog that they're winning with right along consistently.
Bob, the dogman that's been on Bob is Alan Carlson, Scott Engel, Dustin Weed. I think Ward might have hunted him with Austin Gentry. Brian Hudson, Vanover have got him now. I mean, he's had some good training.
Yeah. And that's the 3 dogs or whatever. The handlers, all 3 have won a lot. Austin Gentry just winning the TOC with Cowboy.
Won the truck in Tennessee.
And won the truck in Tennessee. Certainly Dual Murphy. I mean, he's as hot as anything right now for the last probably 5 or 6 years. He's a hard hunter. Certainly has dedicated his life to the sport. Younger guys. And then we have, I guess, the senior citizen of the group. And what has this guy not won? You know what I mean? From he's been doing it for a long time, winning his first world championship in 1993. And following up, I think in 96, won another world championship, several pre-race titles.
PKC World Champion.
PKC World Champion. So, certainly Duke is no stranger to these type of events either. So we're going live right now. Let's go live out in the field as they're lining up and getting ready to turn these dogs loose. Maynard, if you can hear us, we're going to turn it over to you.
This is Charlie Maynard right here.
Let's go to home base. You guys got me?
I got you, Maynard. Set the stage here.
All right. So we have arrived here at the woods. This is one of Tracy's main spots he's got here. He saved it for this hunt alone. We've got 3 outstanding. 3 is good. All finals are good, but we got 3 top-notch male dogs here in this final. I'm looking for exciting, quick action, quick pace. I believe the viewers are going to get their money's worth tonight here with this cast. We got old Electric Landman Bob, owned by Brian Hudson, David Vanover, handled by Austin Gentry. We got Marshall T-Birds Crashing Out, 2-time world champion, all-time PKC money-winning dog, owned by Griff Marshall, Cole McVeigh, and handled by Dual Murphy. And we also have the great Smoke Show dog, owned by Ashley Dalton and handled by none other than Duke Prolocks. So he's done put his grouchy game face on. Duke has, so we may not get another word from him the rest of the night unless he wins, but we'll see how it goes. So, but other than that, Steve, you guys back there, let's get with it. Let's give these people, let's show them what we want.
Absolutely. You can see these guys are getting their dogs out. And talking to Tracy earlier, where they're going was just right around the corner. And certainly 4 or 5 minutes after they left, they have arrived and they are actually walking up to be cutting these dogs loose. So it's just want to welcome each and every one of you guys, all the viewers that are tuning in. Call a friend, phone a friend, tell a friend. It should be an exciting cast. These casts, Philip, from what we've been seeing now. Things can change as the night progresses. Coons move, they don't move, and that kind of thing, or whatever. But a lot of these cast action starts fast. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take you guys out to the field. We're going to be here live in the background or whatever, and let's watch this unfold as we kick off the opening minutes of the Reading Pro Sport Final Cast Truck Hunt.
Your tree. Are you guys not going to want to help with red? I'm red on all my. You? I'm not going to ask on every tree then. You can- You got one there. Yeah, no kidding. Right. I know Casey's put them about past the shit here. 32 on the way. All right. Bob struck. Bob, 100 under the minute.
Bob has been struck for 100.
Minutes up. 6 working. He's got to carry a track out of there.
Yeah, he's right. He moved from where I started.
Okay, so Bob has been struck under the minute.
75. Bob.
Do they strap something?
Not sure which one it
Crash
was.
struck. Crash struck 50.
Okay, so Smoke was struck for
Bob
75.
straight 125.
Bob was treated for
Smoke trade
125.
125.
So Bob has been struck and treed for 100 and 125.
75 for right now.
Okay, so what we have right now to set the stage, we have Bob that is struck for 100, treed for 125. Smoke is struck for 75 and treed for 125. And Crash is treed for 75. We're not sure on what tree.
2 minutes into the cast.
2 minutes into the cast. And we do have some people here at the club and said they can hear him from here. So we got the legendary Greg Maynard out there. And he's a staple in these truck final cast.
We're headed to Bob now. Bob was street in first. Bob has 2 1/4 pending. All 3 dogs have been struck and treated in.
Okay, in my understanding, was
You hear us,
Smoke treat for
Holder?
125 is yes. Can you guys hear me? Are we unmuted?
Steve, you got me?
Can you hear me, Charlie?
Yeah, I can hear
Yes, I got you. Can you hear me? Okay,
you. Hear me?
so is all 3 dogs are treed now? Is Smoke treed for 125 as well?
Yes.
Yeah, Smoke's treed for 125. It sounds like Crash is treed with Smoke for 75.
Okay, and all dogs are struck and treed.
Yes, all dogs are struck and treed. Yeah.
Talk about action fast, right?
Within 5 minutes.
Hey, in old Maynard's opinion, I'm a Buckeye. That's the only good thing about Michigan's coon hunting.
You got Cody back here chomping at the lips. Said I should have walked along. I'd have tripped him right there. I'd have tripped him right there. How far are the dogs from you guys? You guys fairly close?
Yeah, we're fairly close. I'd say, what do you say, 100 yards from
75.
75. 103.
Incredible. Guy Owens says, let's go Crash. Butch Scott, one of our avid guys that always tunes in. Dean Morgan, Get Them Smoke and Duke. Alan Carlson. I'd say you have a little vested interest in Bob. We have Bradley Ebling saying Smoke. We have Elena and Eric. Good luck, Duke. Michael Barger. Duke saved my dog's life. Good luck, buddy. Dean Morgan, I'll tell you what, putting a good punchline in for you, Maynard said Maynard's the main man. Boy, Maynard's got him fooled, don't he, Philip?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what's happening here is we're arriving at Bob's tree. And this has kind of been this dog's forte this weekend, getting treed out of the truck quick. Slade, come on over here.
They say they've got him.
Bob's a good treat, though. They've got him.
Set up here, Slade. We're scoring your dog right now. And from my understanding, he had first and has a coon. He draws first blood. There we go. All right.
I get y'all in
Slade, what do you think? Your dad gets here early.
there where the
Can you
light
hang
is.
on
Is the
to it?
coons. Here they came. There's another one to the right looking. They look like
Get extra points for double.
So they're walking this dog.
We're going to
Let's
Smoke
get back
Street.
here to the studio. So we have a special guest here real quick that we're going to tune into as they're walking Bob a minute, flipping him back loose, and then they're going to go over and score Smoke and Crash. But we have Slade Gentry here. This is an up and young coming coon hunter, whatever. Slade, real quick, and we're going to go back out to the field. What do you think of Bob here drawing first blood here and getting 100 and 100 Can your dad hang on to the lead tonight as this hunt progresses?
Yeah, he can hang on to the lead. He's been doing that for the past couple nights.
He's been hot, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll go back out of the field. Slade said that his dad's not going to let him down. We'll come back to Slade here more in a minute.
Come back here. We got a coon laying right out. Smoky coon's pretty out in the open.
Crash is on there for 75, though.
Crash is in here for 75 on this tree.
Right there it is.
I can't really zoom in, but I try to get to where y'all can see it here. It's pretty wide out and wide open.
Couple of them there.
It was
Yeah.
scrap line.
Couple of them.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all can really see.
Like Bob's treat again.
Sounds like Bob done treat again.
Slade, what do you think of that? Has Bob been struck back in, Charlie?
I'm not for sure, but I'd say so. Has Bob been struck back in? I don't know. Yeah, I'd say he had.
Bob struck for 25.
Bob is struck for 25.
Bob has been struck for 25 again, and Maynard
Yes.
has informed us that he believes that Bob is treed again. Slade, does that dog operate like this around in Alabama? You probably don't treat as many coons as fast in Alabama, do you?
No.
What dog is this
Hey,
barking here?
Steve. That is Bob.
Yes.
Bob treed 125.
Bob is treed 125.
Back in Alabama,
The other-
it takes like
The other
about
two have been
30 minutes
recut.
to get one coon treed. And last night we treated coon. We went to Bob's tree and then we turned them back loose last night, and it wasn't but 30 seconds, and he already struck them and treated them.
It sounds like he's done that. Sounds like he's done that just again. Not. Okay, so we're going to kind of quiet down here for just a second. Let's mute our mics and go out live to the field.
Hey, Greg. How about it? How's it going? Good.
Austin. How do you feel to get the first blood out of the truck?
Long way to go. I can read between now and then. But I hope I got number 2 tree.
Pretty quick.
I think your dad's nervous right now.
Crash 25.
Probably.
Crash has been restruck for a quarter.
I would be too.
Especially when you're standing right there or not.
He's done this a time too.
Smoke has been struck back in for a quarter.
Both of these dogs would have a line. Charlie, you probably winding down about a minute and a half left to go on the tree. I never did see what time it was.
Crash has been retreated in for 125.
I'm very good to see me.
150. Okay. You started the time.
10 minutes.
10 minutes into the hunt, and we have already got four treats. So Crash has been treated for 125. Bob is retreated for 125. They're
Might
getting
I
ready
cut
to
in
score.
and say that it sounds like all 3 dogs are treed. Smoke's not been called treed yet, though.
Okay. It's incredible. 10 minutes into the hunt, Maynard. What a cast.
Smoke, yeah, Smoke has been treed. I'm telling you, this is what coon hunting's supposed to be, boys.
Smoke has been treated back in for 1 1/4. They
So
have
they're
guided
all-
these guys to a coon zoo tonight in his final 3 casts.
So all dogs are treated for 125.
Yep, all dogs are retreated back in for 100 1/4.
Okay, so they're going to go score Bob real quick. I just want to give a huge shout out to the Reading
Bob has been
Coon
handled
Hunters Association.
like he's on another
Mark.
big tree here.
Slade,
Looks like a good tree to have a coon in.
how soon do they think they find this one, or does Bob sometimes not have them?
He usually has them.
He usually has them.
I mean, last night he missed one.
Yes, find out. They're squalling, so they may have found them in the thermal. We don't know.
Austin using a thermal, trying to find him. Austin has got him found.
Now all they got to do is get the judge to see it, or has the judge seen it already?
I'm not for sure. I think the judge had seen it. Judge has seen it.
Oh my goodness, old Bob.
Yeah, he's right in there.
Let's
Kind of hard to see there where he's at.
let's take bet, Slade. How quick does he get treed again? Can he do it in the next 3 or 4 minutes?
Probably.
Hey, Steve Burkholder,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna pull a Kurt Aaron here. That's Nelly stock right there, bud. We just
Knew
seen
that was coming. We've been Slade. Slade right here he's been giving us a lowdown. Tell Austin he's got big shoes to fill when he gets home. Slade's wanting to know why it took his dad so long to find that coon. This is a timed event.
And now we got to go Crash the street in.
How
We
far?
got to walk by Smoke.
How far is Crash?
How far
from
is
you guys?
Crash go?
We just
He's just, I'd say, Dual saying a mile. I'm saying a couple hundred yards. 169.
we just scored the third coon in 13 minutes.
Just to give you guys an idea, what a cast. So we're 13 minutes into this 90-minute hunt, and I've scored 3 trees, 3 raccoons, and 2 trees pending. And they got to walk a whole 169 yards to get to Crash, and they're going to walk past Smoke to get to Crash. So certainly is exciting as this is unfolding. Literally could come down to
Two of the
strike
trees.
points. Go ahead.
2 of the trees that we have had has had doubles in it. Had 2 raccoons in each tree. We've already looked at 5 raccoons in here under dogs been under.
We got Tracy and Ricky, and we got an audience tonight. We're not used to that. Normally it's us, the only ones that are in here. Kind of hearing, just talking to Tracy in the background or whatever. He really felt like this spot had a potential of producing this kind of results. So it's exciting, Philip, to have dogs be able to showcase their talents.
It's
This is
I don't
a
know if we've
God's
ever had-
dream to have.
this.
People dream
Yeah.
to be able to got coon hunts like this.
Can you imagine putting old Strut in that situation?
Oh, I'd love to. I'd love
Absolutely.
to.
Looks like
Just don't
they're
know if I can
arriving-
keep old strut pocket on that tree coons like this.
right.
Put him in a 20-acre coon pen.
Looks like they are. Looks like they're arriving close to Crash.
Keep him in pocket.
Looks like we got a little bit of looks like it froze up and maybe lost just a little bit of signal. Let's go back out to the comments, JJ. Just leave it right on here. Scroll back up there a little bit, and we're gonna get caught up from. Okay, Butch Scott, go back on up, going up higher, didn't he? Okay, so we got Scott Miller. Got. Okay, we're
No,
gonna go-
yeah. The judge has not yet to see it.
Coon has been spotted. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
And Judge has seen him or not?
No, judge has not seen it yet.
Right here, Jeff. There's a whole tree full. Back up right here. See him?
Lost Crash.
There's a lot of
They have seen it coon. Another
Okay.
double.
Okay, Trash has been scored.
Yeah, that's a
He
maple
is
tree.
plus.
He
He
is
is
plus
plus.
right here. He has another double. One setting there. I don't know how well you can see it in this camera. Another one just right there.
Coons everywhere.
Coon's a hanging.
Coons hanging.
Bob is not restruck back in, correct?
Coons everywhere. We're gonna find yours
No.
out there. Come on.
Okay.
I know you.
So,
Oh, gosh. Get that camera off me.
now, Bob has 375. Crash has 275. Smoke has 200 with
There's a red
150.
on that. Yeah, I know. Ain't seen nothing with red colorblind. Well, she jogged him. Other trees, my trees crawled.
What's his deal?
Hey, he was running from Jenkins. She knows on his hands and knees. Calling mine.
Willie, y'all got the light.
Yeah, don't worry. It ain't over yet, buddy. You notice there's a little lull in the action right now, Jeff. You know what I mean? Everything's quiet right now. Now, Greg, correct me if I'm wrong. If they can get smoke off this tree before anything's struck back in, strike points will be able to open back up, correct? Everything.
Yep.
So right now, I'd say Doyle is hoping everything stay quiet until we get this tree scored.
Okay. Okay. Unmute us. Unmute us. Hey, Charlie. So has smoke been handled, or
No, we
oh,
have
they're
yet
walking
to.
the dog a minute?
Yeah, they
Had to
walked the dog
crash
a
him in.
minute.
Okay.
I'd say smoke's 100 yards from us.
Okay. Perfect.
I mean, I'd say as far as we went from the where we cut loose right now, I'd say as far as we went 600 yards.
Okay. All right. Is that a cornfield, a bean field? What are you guys in?
We're in a cornfield right now, but it's freshly planted. I mean, they're probably 6 inches tall.
Okay.
And just coons everywhere. Kittens are down good. Coons are moving. It's cool tonight. Just a great night to be in the woods. Everybody was on it. That minute, like, damn, who was there on hands and knees on the tree? Nut crawlers. Oh, there. The dog has to be under. I mean, you just bring it. You bring it in. They said you can't have this tree to put you in the truck, remember? Trust me, I wish you'd have stayed in the truck. Try to get in here and get a little action of smoke. Duke could get the smoke handle. Bob has been struck for a quarter. Go ahead. Right here he is. Yeah, right there. The judge has seen the coon. Coons everywhere. I think they've seen 3 coons here, 2 in smokes, and 1 in the bush beside it. Greg said he meant to tree the one beside us.
So just to kind of set the stage on that, that's 5 coons scored in the first 20 minutes of this hunt.
Bob has been retrieved for 125.
It's really incredible. That's going to be his 3rd tree of the night. Is that right? Is that correct? So he's been struck and retrieved in 21 minutes.
He has
Roughly.
375, 150 pending. Smoke has 350, and they're walking him a minute. And Crash has 275.
This is exciting. Let's go to a few of the comments as they're walking this dog a minute.
Yeah, buddy.
AG.
You can.
Yeah. Let's go on up.
Mr. Bartholdi.
Yes, sir.
While we're walking here, let's give a shout out to our sponsors and make sure we give a shout out along the way. If my main man, Big Phil Farmer there will write these down. Joy Dog Food.
Yes.
Hold on.
Got me.
2 working on Bob.
Two is working on Bob.
Johnny, right here where my light is. There's Bob. There's Bob. Hi, dude. Hold still just a second. Track and tree. Track and tree track.
Crash has been struck and treed. Bob broke the 2.
I can't handle that. Oh, yeah, no, we're good. You got Bob. You got Bob's pinpoint.
Doyle's asked for a pinpoint on Bob. Bob's not barking much.
Sorry, Austin.
He ain't going nowhere, buddy. It's cool.
I'm in a rental.
This is a live show, Todd. No, in a minute, I'll bring him back.
We're going.
2 working on Bob. All right, we'll go back to our sponsor. So Joy Dog Food, Elite Nutrition, Yoder Nylon, Strix, Famous Tick Spray, Hudco Leasing, Vanover Communication. I'd like to thank all those fine sponsors we have, D&D Outdoors, and the also the Dalton Gang. Like to thank all them. Smoke has been restruck for a quarter, but yeah, if you would push those sponsors in there throughout the night, guys, I'd really appreciate it. Joy Dog Food, real big supporters and sponsors of ours. Elite Nutrition and StrixTreeDogs.com, Hudco Leasing, and Vanover Communication. They all come on board. So hopefully with those 5, their sponsorship's what makes up our All-American hunt at the end of the year for the top 16. So push them guys, and we appreciate them. Take over, Steve, while we're walking.
Hey, Maynard, so the 2 has been broke on Bob, and you guys are proceeding to Bob's tree. Is that correct?
Yes, he sounds good now. Pretty iffy there for a little bit, ain't gonna lie.
Okay. Absolutely.
Pretty iffy.
It's Crash in
Yeah.
here. Him and Crash pretty split up.
Crash is right-handed, probably a half.
Well, so they have
Way to the right.
they have split up quite a bit now.
Yes, Crash is way into the right, actually behind us now, the way we're walking. Probably a half.
Okay.
A good way in. So, yeah. All right, I'll give you back to Charlie. Thank y'all.
Yep. Certainly got a little tense there. To give the viewers an idea, the 2 had been applied on Bob a time or 2 here, but Greg said that he is sounding pretty good now. There for a while it was a little iffy. Sometimes them dogs check trees. Who knows? Austin. Austin may have got a break here. It's just part of hunting. Certainly.
Makes it a little more difficult when there's a bunch of kittens crawling all over the place.
Oh yeah, and you could hear Duel asking for a pinpoint, and what he basically was just doing is just asking the judge to pinpoint where the dog is at, and where he's going to be scored at. So, but yes, Jim Curtis, good luck to you all, my friends. Kurt Betts, Christmas, exactly. It feels like Christmas again. For sure. Why don't we go up and see what other comments we have on JJ? If there's any, the other ways, are any going up? Alan Carlson, when Bob's in this mode, he can hurt you. It's that we can, I believe that. Jim Curtis said, "Hi, Greg. Great job, D&D. I have to say that D&D Sports. That's what makes this possible. We got our camera guy, JJ, in the background. Always does a phenomenal job." Mason Bush wants to know what female Bob is out of. Boy, Mason, please don't bring that up. We have had to hear Greg on that already.
Sounds like they're coming in the ball.
They've handled Bob on his tree.
Like a big poplar tree. They have found him. Don't know if the judge has seen him.
They feel like they've spotted. They feel like they've spotted the coon.
The judge has got him, plus Bob.
Okay, so the judge has got him plus Bob.
Yes.
Okay, and that's 27 minutes into the hunt. So just to give you an idea, we are not quite a third of the way there. And that's what, number 6, Philip?
I think that's Bob's what, third or fourth tree he treed with a coon in it?
That's 6, and we got to go score a crash. So a little ways to walk, Charlie, from our understanding, going to crash.
Yeah.
I agree, Mason,
Say,
on the crop thing. Our corn is knee high by the 4th of July has always kind of been a standard thing. There's some corn maybe going to be quite a bit taller than that, but a lot of our corn is just over it. Here in Michigan is just, maybe a foot, not even a foot probably tall. So
That wet spring hurt that. The wet spring.
Eric Emery says Maggard. I'm not sure. I'm sure that's a punchline somewhere we'll follow up on. Amy Bryant, woohoo, way to go, Bob. A lot of Bob pullers out there tonight. I have to agree, Jim, with sponsors we don't have. Certainly make a big.
Steve, you got me?
Yes, take it away.
All right, brother. I want to, it's Father's Day today. I want to give a shout out to all the fathers out there for Father's Day. You're getting ready to cut. Bob's been recut there, but I want to make a point here. And as we're younger, we don't use our heads like we should in different things. But I want to say something. I've taken a lot of pictures over the years, down through the years of these hunts and stuff. And you see a father-son team there. And of course, nobody wants to get their picture taken, or they act like they don't, but they really do, and that father and that son's there. I always encourage them to get in that picture together. I lost my dad 12 years ago this December, and what I would do to have a picture of me and him together again today. So I just encourage all the young guys out there that still got their dads with them. Make sure you, make sure you visit them tomorrow and go see them. Get plenty of pictures with them and stuff, because promise you, you will cherish that picture one day in life more than you will ever know. Back to you, Steve.
Bob has been struck for court.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Greg. I have to ditto that. Seeing Charlie here with his boy, got to golf with him today. Certainly Austin having his boy here. Slade, they're, it's incredible. I know the Reading Coon Club, Tracy Thompson, his family, it's a family affair. I know Trey was up here yesterday. And certainly when you have them moments, you want to cherish them for sure. And like Greg said, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, certainly. Bob has been restruck for a quarter, so this dog is not messing around.
Charlie, you have any idea how far Smoke is?
Smoke was struck 300 or 400 yards from us. I haven't heard from him in a while. Crash is probably a good half. That's the one we're walking to right now.
They get him where Bob was struck, I think.
Yeah. You guys get that?
Yes, we got it.
Yeah.
We got it.
Okay.
So we've roughly reached the third waypoint, Greg. It's been quite a few casts since we've had this kind of action right out of the truck. 6 trees made and scored in the first 30 minutes, and walking to tree number 7. So got a little walk here on that side of it, but it's just a true testament as they're walking. And we'll certainly stay tuned in, but as they're walking, it's just a true testament to the Reading Coon Hunters Association Club. I've been up here, and it's hard for someone to imagine this hunting in this situation until you come experience it. I had a female several years ago called Abigail that was one of my one of my favorites that hunted, and 2 of her wins toward Grand come from this club. 2 of her biggest wins, scoring. It was somewhere between 1450 and 1600 2 consecutive nights. Coons was just rocking on that side of it. So it's hard to imagine that you can score that much until you come and see it. Now, certainly dogs have changed from what they was 20 years ago. We've changed them. It's a different style.
There's no
you know.
packing anymore.
Yeah. And so back then dogs treated together a lot more. So certainly racking up a score was a little bit more, you got a little bit higher scores. Okay. In today's world, it would be hard to do that. In the pro sport format, for a dog to score 1,000 here is pretty rare, because once everything is quit, you automatically win in advance. So there's probably dogs that could do it, but certainly all we're doing is hunting, eliminating style of events. So when you're the last one standing, why would you continue to turn loose?
Yep,
Whereas them hunts back then, even if you had to hunt, even if there was 30 minutes left to go in the hunt and you was the only dog left, you now had to finish that hunt regardless and do it by the rules on that side of it. So a little bit different scenario.
You and I treat coons like this. I mentioned when Chris Allen put that whooping on us.
Oh my
And
goodness,
that zoo,
with
Mill Creek Molly.
Mill Creek Molly.
He
Oh
was
yeah.
hunting the blue female, and I was hunting the rat dog.
Yep. Absolutely. Want to thank all our viewers for tuning
Yes.
in.
Yeah, Steve, touching back on, you talking about the reading club and the coon they have here and all that. Gotta give credit to one of the former owners, Scott Engel, which has been all over the country hunting everywhere. And that was monumental in pro sport. Started when we started having events, putting these hunts in the right places to have a real raccoon hunt, where, it takes more than one coon to win a pickup truck, or it just where you have a coon hunt, and Scott was very good at that and knowing the right places to have it. And that's brought us a long way with different areas we go to. We try to go to the best of the best. So, the viewers, the hunters, everybody gets a real coon treeing feel event, for the person winning that pickup truck. So that's hats off to Scott on that. That was one of his good ideals, and it proves true to today. That's the reason why we're here reading today. So back to you all, Steve.
Absolutely. And I think that you could pull all the hunters that are in the final cast and the hunters that come here this weekend. People drive here from several states away to hunt here, and they simply come here because of what the terrain has to offer and the game that it has to offer. And certainly, being an avid competitor myself, I would much rather play offense as defense any day of the week. And certainly, I know that there's the old debate on, a dog should have to get down and grub around and wallow around for an hour, and that's a real dog. Well, as you can see, these dogs are real hounds tonight because it takes special hounds to be able to treat these two.
Oh yeah, you're talking about them coming to reading from all over. Look at your final cast. Bill Murphy's from Indiana. Duke is from Connecticut. Is it Austin, Mississippi, or Alabama?
Alabama. Yeah, think about that. Alabama, Connecticut, and Indiana. That's incredible. So we've lost signal a little bit. We're going to certainly stick with us. I don't look for this to be long. We're hoping not for it to be long on that side of it. But again, let's set the viewers the score. Give us a score update, Philip, while we're waiting for to get signal.
Well, currently Bob has 5 1/4 with 25 strike. Smoke has 350 carrying 25 strike. Crash has 275 plus with 150 pending, and they're on their way to him now. He was about a half when they started, so it's not over.
No,
We're
and
roughly 36 minutes in.
yeah. So yeah, I was gonna say we haven't even. Yeah, we're not even at the halfway mark. Again, we will get you some. We'll get you the play-by-play as it unfolds. We have lost signal in the field. We've lost completely audio. It happens. on that side of it, and we'll certainly keep you guys posted on as they get to Crash's tree.
It shouldn't be long. When they get out of that section of timber, he should pick up some service back in the field. He's trying to get back with us now.
Okay, we are back live. Let's go back live.
Here's Gray. Yeah, bud.
Okay, we got him back live. Charlie, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. We're still headed to Crash's tree.
Perfect.
Come down to a little dip there and off service.
How are you guys close? I'm sure you're closing the distance. How far do you think you guys are roughly?
300 yards.
About 300 yards. Let's go back up in the comments. Scroll down a little bit, JJ. I want to see the 25 strike, what it has to say up there. Keep going up. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Scott. As they continue to get struck back in for a quarter, it's not going to take an extra coon the way what it's looking like. But anything can happen. We found out from the early round. You know.
Yeah, Crash came from 20. He was 500 down and came back and won. Started to hear Crash in the background a little now. You know, it's been a good old dog. He's won everywhere he's went with whoever packed him.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Crash Dog is taught and do it earlier. He's 7 year, or I believe he told me he's 7 coming 8 this fall. I believe it in January or December, I believe is what he was telling me. A fall, late fall, early winter birthday.
And we just heard smoke
that
barking
dog's
to
been
the
a good-
left of us there.
Okay. Smoke has been heard from. All dogs are struck back in.
Everybody's
Yeah,
carrying
all
it.
dogs. I'm gonna give a shout out to the judge and these other guys with him tonight. They're doing a really good job.
That will be Jeff Perdue as your head judge and Jason Bryant your scorekeeper. Tracy Thompson's guiding.
Absolutely. And we got the panel guys out there. I know that Charlie, our very own Charlie's a panel. I also believe that Ricky Bryant is on the panel. All them guys judged earlier. And hey, I want to give it as they're going through there. I want to give a huge shout
There
out to our
too, plus
judges.
Crash.
Tree up that same tree last night. Hell, I walked right there and got him. He hit a whole litter.
Crash
Plus
has been
Crash.
plus. Crash has been plus 125.
What's
And nothing
the
has
score update,
retreated.
Steve?
At the moment, Bob has 5 1/4, Crash has 4 1/4, and Smoke has 350.
And we've scored a total of 7 raccoons, and we haven't even reached the halfway point.
What do you got now? 4 1/4 though?
Yep. They're walking a minute to cut Crash loose. Yep.
Nothing else has been retreated. Is that correct?
Yep. Nothing else has been retreated. Here's the scorecard.
Okay. Yep. We got our very own Philip here, keeping a score down here as well. Okay,
Yes.
there we go.
6
Yes.
is working. I'm gonna turn you all down for a second. And 6 is working, and we're walking the 6 back towards where we heard Bob at. The 6 is not working?
No, they're going to last place they heard Austin go.
Yeah, the 6 is not working. They're going to the last place they heard Austin, so. This gas has a Pro Sport rule book with him. Greg Mann. I got to call Mason Bush, make sure I'm right. How often does your phone ring, Greg, in the middle of the night? People wanting to know questions.
Smokes minus 25.
Can we tighten up on Bob?
Smoke has been minus for 25.
Bob has been hurt way off in the distance. Cracks have been recut. We're tightening up towards Bob.
Did y'all hear that, Steve?
We lose him again.
I don't show I have.
Come in.
Smokes, you-
Come in.
Come in, Steve.
Steve's not currently in here, so Smoke's been minus the quarter.
Oh, Steve's taking him a break.
Smoke was minus the quarter, correct?
Yes, correct, Phil Farmer. Crash has been heard off in the distance.
Yeah.
And,
No, Crash has been
Crash has
recut.
Crash
Bob
has been
Heard
recut.
off in the distance.
Yeah.
He must have walked up on me.
So much action, and I could get any man messed up besides Greg.
Did the 6 wasn't caught or whatever? Did you guys just happen to walk on? How did Smoke pull his 25 minus? Charlie, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Steve.
I said, how did Smoke pull his 25 minus
We walked up his field.
and walked on top of him? Yeah, and that can happen by accident for sure.
No, we did not work on top.
Smokes 25.
Smoke has been restruck for a quarter.
So we got roughly what do we play? What
46 minutes.
46 minutes? Yeah. That's tough.
Crash 25.
Crash has been restruck. Crash is about to make his thing interesting. He's on a really, really good track in there. He comes treat, it's gonna make things a little different.
This is Crash. Is that correct, Maynard?
Yes, sir.
Now you guys are fairly close to him.
That is smoke you walking here right in front of us.
Yep.
Can you hear that dog barking?
Off in the distance.
That's Crash. That's Crash you're hearing now.
Turn the volume on. Turn the TV volume, yeah. Again, while these dogs are at large, we have Crash at 425.
Bob at 5 1/4.
525. Yeah.
Look
Two and a
out for
quarter.
Crash. Crash just come wooded.
He has not been treed, correct?
No, sir. See if you can hear him.
He's not coming to him.
And we can't hear him through our audio.
You can't hear him.
No.
Cat Crash treed 125.
Okay, guys, this is going to tighten things up.
Crash, if Crash has
He's
his
got a
team,
coon that's put him in the lead, correct?
That is
575.
correct.
Four and a
I don't know
quarter,
if you guys have
150.
told the story. I don't know if you told the story, but I believe in the early round, he had 25. I think John had 400 with
550.
20 some minutes left or something like that. Steve, you heard the story. Go ahead with it.
Yeah, we shared this a little bit earlier. He was
Okay.
5 1/4 with 26 minutes left. And Duel had kind of caught an unfortunate break early in the hunt, was sitting at 25 plus, trees a coon, puts him still kind of out of the game. And he ends up coming back with less than 30 minutes left to go in the hunt, overcomes a 500 point deficit.
Smoke has been minus 25 again. He walked into us again here, guys. You copy that, Steve?
Yes, I just copied that he got minus 25. Is that correct?
Yeah, Duke has withdrawn Smoke. Smoke has withdrawn.
Okay, so it's one of them things that it seemed Duke has withdrew Smoke. So their run to win the truck has kind of come to an end. I would assume in this situation, with something, Duke probably just doesn't feel it's something not quite right. And so elected to withdraw. So we are down to heads up between Crash and Bob.
There's roughly 40 minutes left.
Roughly 40 minutes left. And, without a
40 minutes left.
Roughly.
All right, we got probably a 500-yard walk, I'd say, to Crash. Make sure you throw our sponsors in there, guys, and talk away.
Absolutely. Philip, let's talk about our sponsors. Without sponsors, it's hard to put these hunts on.
I mean, they keep us doing what we want to do. And, you Joy Dog Food, there's probably not anywhere in America you can't go and find it. Wade Grassowitz and that team, they do a great job. Elite Nutrition.
Chip Kosher.
Mm-hmm.
I actually talked to him the other day on a few things. Very knowledgeable in that side of it. If you are looking for things on that side, supplements and that kind of thing, I'm going to highly encourage you to call Chip. I asked him just some very basic questions. It was very thorough, and it totally made sense. So they offer a wide variety, not just in the dog industry, but also in the horse, equine, humans, like that stuff. So certainly it's awesome having them on as a sponsor as well.
Yoder Nylon, they make the waders we wear.
I've got 2 pair of boots on the truck, and both of them have Yoder chaps on them. So
StrixTreeDog.com, John Strickland's famous tick spray. John swears you can drink it and it keeps pills or it keeps ticks off of you. I'm not going to try that.
Absolutely. But again, if you are an avid hunter or whatever, we encourage you support these guys because they make it possible for us. So yes,
Cutco
absolutely.
Leasing, Brian Hudson, David Vanover Communications, Ashley Dalton of the Dalton Gang, and D&D Outdoors. We do the podcast and all that.
Absolutely. D&D Sports has been phenomenal. We got JJ in the background, does a lot of these hunts for us, kind of behind the scenes guy. Always does an incredible job for us and with us for sure.
And Wolverton and Pro Sport for allowing us to do this.
Yeah.
I think we've got a glitch in our camera guy. Steve, while we're waiting on him to get service back up, predictions?
Man, I tell you what, honestly, what I predict, I think that it's going to come down to who really, honestly, you could turn a dog loose here at the end of this hunt with 3 or 4 minutes left to go and get treed and still make a difference.
You know, they always told me that old age and treachery would outdo youth and skill. I'm gonna
25.
go Crash.
Absolutely. Again, let's update the viewers quickly on the scores. We have Bob sitting at 525 plus, 25 pending. We have Crash 425 plus, 150 pending. They're walking to Crash. The score is Tree. We got a report from the field that it sounded like he ran a pretty good little track in there and come treat. So this is going to be in a scoring situation that certainly is going to affect the lead if, in fact, they get in there and somehow Crash can produce a coon
If he
here.
produces this coon, he's going to have a 50-point gain on Bob. He'll be 50 up. But Bob is carrying 25 striking. He is at large. I don't know where
All right,
he's at.
guys.
Right. And in the heads up, 50 is nothing. There's going to happen.
Y'all got me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, take it away.
All right. So little interesting time. What you guys got on time? I'm not pulled my clock out, so I just wondered. Time-wise,
Unofficially,
Les.
we've got 55 minutes gone.
55
We've got
going.
35 unofficially by my.
Yeah.
Okay, so 35. Both dogs are treed in. Crash is definitely going to get recut. You know what I mean? So,
Uh-huh.
So
Depending
Bob
on-
has been reached. Is that correct?
yeah, Bob has been retrieved.
Okay. I was going to say we missed that part of it because we kind of lost
Yeah.
signal here. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, Bob has been retrieved. So, both dogs are treed in. We're almost to Crash. He's definitely going to get recut again. Big question is, Bob is treed in again in there. If both dogs have coon, Bob takes the lead back again. But is Bob going to have enough time to tree another one? Because Crash does have enough time to tree another one for sure. So that's a big question to leave y'all with and see what happens.
Yeah, and I got news for you. After the second coon that Bob treed this evening, if he's got 2 minutes left to go, I'd be cutting off the lead because it can certainly happen. And you know what it seems like tonight, that where there's one, there's 10. And you know, sometimes you just get in them pockets for sure. How far is Bob from where you think from where Crash is treed at, Greg, roughly? What is your
A long
gut tell
way.
you on that?
A good half.
Is he back towards where you started at?
No, back the other on food. On food. We found
Okay,
all these
so
coons. Yeah.
it is going to take you a little bit to get to Bob's tree after
Yes.
we score Crash.
Right. All right. We found all these coons pretty quick. Now we've been looking here for a little bit on Crash. So it may be who knows here. We'll see. We're searching the big Crash dog right now.
So when they're searching this tree, they have roughly 8 minutes to find it.
Mm-hmm. He's trying to come back. I think the odds of Crash having a coon's pretty good. I mean, whether it's in a deep
It is,
or not.
yeah. You still got to be able to score it, you know.
I don't think accuracy is one of his issues.
We have lost. I think we kind of locked up in the field. Is that correct? I think we have lost signal a little bit. We will try to get you guys back to the field as quick as we can for sure. Jim Curtis says, thanks to all the sponsors. Scott Miller said, all dogs are cranking. I agree. First set of strike points. They need Bob to miss or get lucky and get them all handled. Better strikes. Thanks, Greg and Dalton gang, 100%.
Billy Yoakum. I ain't seen Billy in a long time.
Yeah, my goodness. Billy, how are you doing? Yes, yes. Bob's another product of Alan Carlson. Donald Cease, I think, poking a little. You're giving Alan a little love there. Roger Young, you miss a coon tonight. It's over. Roger, I got a feeling you're right on this. I know there was out there trying to score Crash's tree, but I do agree. Tonight is one of them nights. I think if you have a circle tree or whatever, it's going to be tough to come back from that, certainly.
Bud Cornett, coon dog where? Yeah, Bob is putting on the show tonight, and Crash is too. I think we've got some signal, Steve.
All right, we're back.
Okay, plus Crash has been plussed up from my understanding. That's the text message that I've got. Is that a confirmation, Charlie?
Yes, Crash was plussed. He asked for the judge to come over and watch the hole while he squalled. He squalled, and the coon come out of the hole, and they was able to plus it.
Wow, I got news for you. That could be that could be the keys to a new truck. That's to take the lead. Well, the reason that we're kind of chuckling for Tracy and Rick are sitting over here. Tracy Thompson and Rick Osborne are sitting over here, kind of taking in the festivities with us, watching this incredible, exciting final cast, and they're just smiling because Tracy had two of them. I think he told me there's two of them that they squalled out of dens tonight. The problem was, as he said, it was his dog wasn't his dog. It ended up beating him out, from my understanding. So it's part of it. So
I'm pretty sure it was the smoke dog that had two coons look out of a den at him in the early round.
absolutely, squalled him out of a hole. That's awesome. So Crash has been recut. Is that correct, Charlie?
Yes, Crash has been turned back loose, and his minute is up.
Okay, and you guys are walking to
29 minutes left right now.
There's 29 minutes official time left in the hunt right now.
what a cast. So 2/3 over. So to set the stage, so the scores right now, 575 for Crash and 525 for Bob, with 150 pending for Bob. Slade, let's bring you in here real quick. We got to get an update on Slade here. Slade, okay. So you got to be getting a little bit nervous. I don't think you're nervous at all. If Dad wins a truck, he wins a truck. If not, we're still going to have Starburst, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Life is still going to be good. So they're walking to Bob's tree. He really needs to have one here.
He's down by 50.
He's down by 50 now. So what do you think? What's your thoughts?
He's gonna have a coon.
He's gonna have a coon.
He's gonna have a coon, and then there's probably gonna be time for him to be recut, and then he's probably gonna get treated again and have another coon and be in first place and win the truck.
He's got faith in him.
This guy's got it figured out. He's already done a bypass. He's done a bypass this coon here, y'all. He's done this, and this one's in the bag, right, Slade? We're worried about just having enough time to treat that next one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got to be a proactive thinker. Hey, you got to think that way in order for it to happen. They're walking here. Suppose your dad's leading the way.
Yeah. Austin is leading the way.
Yeah, and I guarantee, and we can see how far Charlie's falling behind. Not you can't hardly see them lights up through there. That's how far Charlie has. We're gonna have to ask Charlie to speed up a little bit so we can stay in action. Don't you think, Slade?
Yeah.
Do you
They're
think
moving.
you think Bob's working his way toward Cowboys kennel?
Probably.
I don't know. He told me earlier a cowboy ain't going anywhere. Absolutely.
I heard Austin had a trade working up on Cowboy.
Oh shoot, Slade! I tell you what. So you're going to be in the 4th grade this coming year.
Mm-hmm.
You play sports. You play softball or baseball and football, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite position in football? What do you like to play?
Defense and
Made it to Bob.
I don't know.
Okay, let's go
I
out.
don't really like football that much. I only like baseball.
Love baseball. Okay, we're going to go out live. Let's just kind of. You know what sound we're wanting to hear, right? Here he is.
Sticking here.
Charlie says it's sticking there. We're in trouble if Charlie's got to get to the dryers.
The thing in here I worry is finding a spot to see in the tree.
Did you say that somebody whistled?
Go step there.
This tree there, that's my view up.
Yeah, I got you now.
Harry?
Trash has been struck for 25.
King? Was that a king?
Now the big question is, does Crash have
Big one, yeah.
to read and recast?
It was roughly 26 minutes.
Hands up.
You cannot.
Crash struck for 25.
Yeah, found this goon. The judge is making his way now to see if he sees it.
What did he say? What was that?
So they found the county judge is going to school.
Okay.
What, pumpkin?
Well, the judges got us. They believe they have spotted the coon.
Judge sees him, plus him up.
Okay,
Plus him up.
Gives Bob
So
665.
gives Bob 675. Bob ever scored 675 in his life?
Field that we done threw them kings in.
Probably has, hasn't he?
Where's yours at?
4 times.
Okay, so to set the stage, that puts Bob back in the lead at 675 plus. We have Crash at 575, and Crash has been restruck for a quarter. And Philip, give us an update on the time. What, 25 minutes left to go?
24 minutes.
24 minutes left to go in the hunt. Plenty of time. Now the question is can Bob, can Crash get struck or treed and retreat?
Without Bob getting treated. I don't think he can get treated.
Oh, both can get treated.
I believe it is. How many, give us a count on it. Is that 9 real live raccoons that we've scored on?
I bet you Bob will be treated in 10 minutes.
My goodness, that is what a shootout. What a cast. And you know, first place prize is what, Philip? What are these guys hunting for?
On a brand new truck.
Brand new truck. We seen it out there earlier today. Duel said it was going home with him, and Austin said not so fast. Alabama's got a little something to say about this. That'd be an incredible run.
Sounds like Crash's treat again. He has not been retreated yet.
You serve back.
Hey,
Absolutely.
buddy.
Good.
No, he is not. Nobody's retreated yet.
How far does it sound like Crash is from you,
We
Charlie?
are back in
field where we treat all the coons early.
That could play to Bob's advantage right now.
I have to agree, Bubba. Talking about our sponsors, but a huge shout out to Pro Sport, Greg Maynard, the whole crew there, Hannah, everything that they do.
Bob struck 25.
I got a feeling Bob's fixing to win this whole thing. Well, I don't have a feeling. I know.
Stationary on Bob.
Stationary. Is that Bob or Crash, Greg?
Bob stationary is running on Bob.
Okay.
What does stationary mean?
He's treed, but he's not been called. He's got 6 minutes to tree.
Has he ever went back on the same tree?
No.
He's not on the same tree, right? Is he, Charlie?
Stationary's off, Bob.
Stationary broke. He's running across the field in front of us. He ain't even close to that other tree.
Okay. Just. Can you guys hear from Crash?
Yes, we can hear Crash off in the distance. We've scored on 9 coons so far.
Incredible hunt, Greg. It's been a long time since we've had this exciting of a final.
Yes, sir. It has.
And you know,
I can
honestly,
remember
go ahead.
couple memorable casts. We treated a bunch of coons in South Carolina. I think our first year was just a shootout like this. Another one up here in Michigan. Maybe the first or second one we had up here. I believe it was the first one we had up here. That Davenport one with Cookie, and then this one right here is Bob just uncorked in there,
Bob.
swallowed it up like old Nelly used to.
He's gonna get that gig, ain't he?
Hey,
Yeah,
is Austin going to slam the door or try to slam the door here?
Mm-hmm.
he's probably going to have to, but he's going to take his time at it.
Now we talked about
He
earlier.
swallowed that one.
Swallowed it all.
Yeah,
Now,
definitely. Go ahead.
Bob was out of Dude, and Dude was out off of Nelly and Rodeo. Is that correct?
Correct. Bob has been treed.
Bob has been treed one. Oh man, Slade just said yes. Okay, guys,
Bob
this is going to
won
set
this.
the stage. So
And
roughly about
yeah,
20
he
minutes
back to what you was talking about. He sounds a whole lot like Dude coming onto a tree, and that's the same way old Nelly used to come onto him too. So definitely them genes are being passed down through the lines.
There's a reason I got 4 of them Dude puppies in the works.
Bob, if
Yeah.
win this trip,
Now you know with Dude, you know what Kurt's going to tell you. He said you can brag on old Nelly you want, but you look at the other side of old Dude, or look at the other side, and there's some of that track man in there.
Oh yeah, Nelly's an old track man. She's 13 years old and still got the best mouth of any dog in my kennel at 13 years old. That's fact.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
if Bob,
But yeah,
Go ahead with it. Bob has set the stage here for a good finish.
So we've got roughly 19 minutes left to go in the hunt.
if Bob has a coon, there ain't nothing for that other dog to do.
Boy, I tell you what, you think we ought to ask Duel that, Slade?
How far is Bob, Greg?
Bob ain't far, 300 yards.
300 yards to success.
Crash is not treated. I know Crash is not treated.
Mm-mm.
But he's in hearing to where you guys could hear him.
Yes. Yeah. About be he's far enough away though. If Bob has this coon, it's pretty much hand the keys to Austin. If he has this coon, because by the time he got treed and we walked to him, there's no tree in another one, and Austin's not going to tree his and take a minus. You know that.
Yeah.
So if he has this
Forced
coon,
to.
it's pretty much party over.
Hmm? We don't know yet.
This, if he
Well,
produces
I
this
do.
thing,
We know he
it puts
got
Crash 250 down.
Put some 250
No,
down, and the only way that
crowd.
the only way that it could make it different. I mean, there's a lot of scenarios. They come in there and pull off, and they don't hear from Crash by the 6th. You know, there's still a lot of hunt left.
If this is a bad tree and he takes a lick, it puts Crash back in the lead.
Absolutely. Yep, that's a fact.
It's
I was
cool.
saying if he has the coon, you know what I mean? Now listen, he's
Yeah,
got a coon. I see it. Listen, he's treed in the middle of the field. He's got a coon head high. He could probably grab it out of the tree.
Austin could. He's big.
Yeah, Austin definitely could grab it out of the tree. That coon may have just fell out. They better get to him quick. Let me get up here, Ricky. That coon falls out and he gets it. He just gets strike points. I'm telling you, this coon ain't head high, boys.
I would think that they'd have to be.
He's handled. He got him handled. Did it fall out? I believe it fell out, Austin.
Climbing up right there. Climbing up.
I believe he fell out. He fell out, boys. I'm messing with the camera. Did you get him?
Get him.
He got him.
Had it.
He got him.
Was it like
Austin.
That thing was iffy.
I think he did that.
That thing was fall out. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and now the thing of it is, with a coon that close to it, it's hard for a dog not to go back. I guarantee you, Austin, them big old long legs. When he walks into this clubhouse, his head, I promise you, there ain't probably 4 inches left to spare from the ceiling here. I believe that's what it looks like to me on him. I don't know who's bigger here this weekend. Him or
Crash
Ricky.
treed 125.
Crash has been treed for 125.
Ain't nothing he can do still.
There's only one guy bigger than Austin there tonight. That's that little mouthy kid sitting there beside of you.
Hey, he had this dog plus before you got to him, and he's got the next tree plus, Greg. He wasn't worried about this one here. He was worried about the next coon. He said there'll be enough time for him to get tree one more.
There don't got to be an X coon. He don't want it.
Bob has been recut.
Okay, so that's number 10, is that
Bob's-
right?
That's number 10. Yeah. Walking to 11.
That could be a record, all-time record for you on a final cast, Greg. Do you ever remember a final producing 11 coons?
That one down in South Carolina was close, and that one, you might ask Tracy if he's still there. The first one in Michigan was really good. I forget how many we scored on.
I
But
remember
it's,
that. I remember.
It's hard to score on 10 or 11 coons.
Oh, extremely hard.
So,
A coon
Yeah.
for Crash gives him 7 1/4. He's still down by 100.
Still down by 100. But, I mean, at this point in time, there's 15 minutes. Can you get to Crash and score him, Greg, and get
yes,
him back?
he's going to get recut.
He's going to get
Yes,
recut.
he will get recut.
This thing ain't over yet,
Mhm.
boys. Dual Murphy coming behind. He's a comeback king.
Did it
I
with
watched-
TOC,
Hey,
tonight.
TOC, he was down 3 coons with 23 minutes left to hunt. And somehow come back and won it. Anything can happen.
That's the truth. Hey, can I throw another little something in here for the viewers? A little advertisement for Soda Kennels and No Gamble Kennels. Can I throw this in here,
Yes, sir.
Steve?
Yeah, go ahead.
So we got Bob. That's out of Dude, which is Molly's, my good Molly female that's won over $100,000. Full litter mates. They're full litter mates.
One of the biggest
has-
mistakes I made.
Yeah, she has 4 crash babies, 3 weeks old at the house right now. 4 crash babies. Crash has not been bred many times to dudes. There's a lot of interesting stuff here in this cast alone, and I've got the keys to all the future sitting at home right now with 4 little babies.
For more information, get a hold of Greg Maynard after the hunt.
Greg, you wanna
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
put your
I'll
phone
put it
number
out there.
Okay. So Bob, now listen to this. Bob has just fell treed again right here in front of us.
On a different tree.
Bob has been treed for 25. They're close.
Has been struck for
I
25.
don't know if it's safe. Struck for 25 and treed for 25.
Oh,
Hear that?
so he's
I think he said 20. Yeah, 25.
he's treed close to where
Crash.
Crash is.
They are together. They are together. Handled and together.
So the strike is going to open back up. If things are going to get interesting.
He did.
Yeah, strike opens back up. This
Yeah.
is big. This is big, guys.
So strike.
Need to find a coon quick.
So Bob was struck for a quarter with a line, correct?
Bob was struck for a quarter with a line under and treed for a quarter.
Okay.
Struck for a quarter with a line. Treed for a quarter. If this strike opens back up, it could be what's the score?
It ain't gonna make a difference.
Give us a score.
8 1/4 for Bob. 575 for Crash.
How much again? How many?
Bob has 8 1/4. Crash has 575.
With 150 pending, so 675, 7 1/4, 77 1/4 to 850 if they have a coon here.
7 1/4 to 850. Yeah, it can make a difference. Austin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it can make a
What'll
difference.
happen if they don't have coon?
Well then,
Bob's winning.
But what happens if they do have coon?
it's gonna be 7 1/4 to 850.
The what?
7 1/4 to 850. Bob will be leading.
The winner?
Look at that over.
It ain't over yet.
Nope.
They need to find this one quick though.
But it's gonna be over in 10 minutes.
Back close to the truck, bro. We ain't far from the truck. Truck. Satisfied.
But we'll try to get back to him. What was Greg? You broke up.
He's got.
You broke up, or Greg? What was that?
Oh, he lost it. So Herb was in an exciting moment. So if they have a coon here, Bob will have 850. Crash will
I
have
believe.
7 1/4.
Okay, so Final Cast is trying to come back on live. I believe that Duel is maybe taking his circle, so you get cut back loose, maybe.
So what's gonna happen if a circle mom?
This is exciting, y'all.
It is.
This is exciting. We're gonna try to get you guys back out. Stick with us, y'all. Exciting Final Cast. Literally, anybody's game. There's a pending tree here. Both dogs have been handled there to set the stage. Okay, we're gonna go back live and see if we can't find out what's going on here.
All right, you got me.
I got you now. Take it away, Greg.
Okay. Duel took the circle, and they're recut, striking back for 100. Right now, Bob has 8 1/4.
Correct.
Bob has 8 1/4, and Crash has
575.
575. How much time left?
8 minutes. Roughly.
8 minutes, 30 seconds on the field.
Okay.
Dogs was recast.
This is exciting. I'm excited.
First and first gives him 800. He's still a quarter down.
Bob struck 100.
Bet you lost in the tree. What you think?
I don't know.
Did you get our 100 strike, Steve?
We did.
Yes, I got the 100 strike. He'd have to get treed in the next 2 minutes.
I can't hear nothing. That daggone kid. Ooh.
I'm just talking.
And you ain't shut up. Yeah.
It's just like, it's your son. I finally found his dad after 9 years.
I ain't paying no more child support.
Good luck, Daddy.
Thank you, buddy.
You gotta be pretty excited, not? We're getting close to wrapping this thing up, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Greg, what's the unofficial time do you guys have?
I'm gonna say
7.
6:47 unofficial. 6:47.
So he would literally have to get
What's
treed in
in
the
like
next
the
30
second
seconds and the stationary applied
What if
Mhm.
you don't?
in order to make a difference.
Crash needs to come treated like 5 seconds. Though. But it still don't matter. He's got to take a minus. Yeah, he's got to take a minus.
Brian Drench says, tell him, Slade.
What?
Jacob Maxey says, Battle of the Brides in Estill Springs was a shootout. Greg Maynard. Jim Curtis.
Yes, it was.
Absolutely.
Yes, it was a good one. But it wasn't Michigan.
Amy Bryant comes on and says, Slade gets it on as he is his father's child. She ain't claiming you. Slade, you're out tonight, Pap.
David Vanover, text me your cell phone. Facebook message me your number.
Mason Bush says, believe they treated 13 in a semifinal cast. Drake Roberson won the spade. In reading, that could very easily be.
Wow.
Michael Ward said, replying to
Mason Bush
Mason-
out Mount Orb.
Yeah, the Mount Orb, the very first one, Mount Orb High.
what score? Mason
that
Bush said what score?
I'm sorry.
David Churlis said, leave my boy alone, Greg.
I don't know if you all seen the video today, me chasing with a belt. Took my belt off and run him down. My pants fell off. Couldn't catch him.
I won't do that to you, Greg.
Yeah, he was out there, right?
Pour it on it.
Me
Pour it on it. If we can get famous doing it, pour it on it.
golf ball, me and my friend, me and him over there, and he said, "Boy, what are you doing?" He took his belt off. He started chasing me, and I ran.
I
around
guarantee
that
you
curve.
didn't have to run very fast to stay away from Greg, did you? And it probably only lasted about 100 feet.
When he was coming on that curve, he started coming straight. His pants fell straight down.
Kurt Betts,
And my
always an avid
my
watcher.
dad had it on video.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'll post it on my YouTube channel. I'll have 1 million subscribers by tomorrow.
Hey, I'm gonna step out for just a minute. I got to deal with this about the truck.
Okay, so we got roughly. We're gonna go out to the field here. We'll mute down and go out to his final minutes here. Slade, you stay right here with me. We're gonna watch your dad here, see how he's gonna react when he wins his truck.
Yeah.
I think Bob put on a pretty good show today. Between 30 and the earlier one. Yeah. This one. That's all right. Might run all around if you want in that situation.
Okay, the final minutes are
Just under three.
Wayne.
Just under three.
just under 3 minutes.
Mhm.
What a cast!
Hey, Greg, I'm sending you a text.
again, when this cast is over, we're going to try to go out in the field. There's going to be some pretty awesome stuff that we got planned tonight. So encourage you viewers to stick with us. They are just about 5 minutes up the road. And so we're going to try to do some final interviews from both the winner, runner-ups, and certainly everybody that's involved.
One 150 to go.
Did you get that text, Greg?
Yeah.
All right.
Right now.
One go.
Last 2 years when I got second. Or this year when I got first.
Only cause he lived there. I want to talk to both of you, so don't run off whenever we get done. They're shaking. They're shaking his hand here. We're going to do interviews from both here, and go ahead, Dole. You want to come up here first? Yeah, you don't get only way.
Knock this camera off here.
All right, so we're here with Dole Murphy, second place, Michigan Truck Hunt. I'm sure he'd like to win it, but man, what a performance, Dole. Crash looked good. Needed a coon here on this last one here. Pretty bushy tree. Don't know if he had it or not, but fine performance here from your dog. Good job on the weekend.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Crash and Bob thought there was one there, so I don't know.
Yeah, they was both there, wasn't they?
Yes, but no, it was a fun cast, and I'm glad got to do it with Austin. He's a good buddy of mine, and it's cool just to be out here with everybody, and hopefully sometime we can win one.
Yeah, you're going to get one. You're here all the time. You're always in the winner's circle. Good to see you pull Crash back out. He's been pretty good to you the last 2 weekends here, pulling him back out. You haven't been hunting him much over the last year. I want to touch a little bit on that. I know you couldn't hunt in our hunts before, so Crash don't have a whole lot of earnings in pro sport. He does have some, but went back to hunting him here and right back into the winner's circle. So that dog, I've seen that little dog do some. He beat me in the world hunt last year. He beat me at Mount Orb last year to win the whole thing, and he's a fine animal, a coon treer, and just hustles. How old is he now?
He turned 7 in December, so he'll be 8 this December.
He'll be 8 in December, but good job. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, Griff, Marshall, and Cole McVeigh. Without them, I wouldn't be out here. And Razor Lights, Razor Hunting Gear, Coon Creek Calls, Joy Dog Food, everybody else, my family and everybody. I appreciate it, and hopefully we're up here next time.
Absolutely. Well, good job, brother. You got a big hunt next week, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Giving away a whole bunch of money
I'm gonna miss that one.
again.
I got planned.
And hey, you'll get your time. but good luck to you next week. Hope you carry on the winning ways down there. And we got another Washington, Indiana. I'm sure you'll be there mid-July, and see what we can do from there. But
Yeah.
Congrats again.
Thank
brother.
you. Appreciate it.
Good job.
Congratulations,
Big time
Dole.
winner.
Yep, that's your
Yeah, the
second
guys
place.
on
That's
the
your
air,
runner-up.
congratulations.
That's your runner-up at the truck hunt. Dole Murphy and
You
Crash.
ain't gonna cry this time, are you?
I done went over and called my wife.
Good job, brother.
Thank you.
Wow.
I mean, really, really, wow.
Yeah.
To win a truck is just awesome, and I've won one and took it by backing someone on a tree
Yeah.
to win the thing, but to come out here and to have the performance that your little dog put on tonight. I mean,
Yeah.
how sweet is that?
Oh man, it's unreal. And I don't know. I don't want to talk too much. I'll get tore up.
It's good to get tore up. So
Ah.
to me, like I've said, the reason why, to me, the reason why I do what I do is to see the emotions and see the happiness and like Doyle, you can tell even getting second, he's still happy, but to see the enjoyment of you all, that's the reason why we do what we do. So
Bob, he looked really good early. He treed 3, and then he just come out here and he treat 5. It was meant to be. And
he's I'll talk a little bit. I had to say this. My good friend Brian Hudson has had Bob. He bought him when I sold his dog off. He bought Bob for Mike, and Brian told me, he said, I'm going to train him up. He said, no, I'm not giving him to Austin to mess up until I absolutely get him right. Austin's not getting this dog till he is right. So since Brian's give you this dog, I believe you've been in every weekend, haven't you?
I have. This little dog's been phenomenal to us so far. Cowboy, this just ain't really his time of year. He usually just don't do enough this time of year. And I told Brian, I said, hey, I'm going to get Bob. And he's like, you'll do good with him. And man, we have. He's impressed me. And tonight, he showed me he can really do it. And this weekend, it being Father's Day, and this is my first time, bringing my boy along. And I appreciate all y'all for the way
Would you
y'all
do me a favor? Don't bring him back.
It's man, he'll remember this for the rest of his life, and I will too. I appreciate the way y'all treated him up here, and we went to eat lunch, and he loves to cut up and have a good time, and that's right up your alley too.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's just unreal.
It is. I'll mention
the support from back home, and man, and now David Vanover, partnered.
That's what I was wanting to say. David has come in there. Brian and Dave up, about the time you got Bob, right around that time there, and you guys have just went to the top here.
Yeah.
And
David's a super good guy. Brian, me and Brian's always, man. Them are 2 good guys. I mean, I couldn't ask for two better men to hunt for, and my wife, my dad, and all them back home. You couldn't do it without them.
It's amazing what this coon hunting does for people and the friendships you build. And people ask you, man, I just don't understand why you go out here and you do this in the middle of the night and blah 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 blah. Well, it's a whole lot about the friendships, and touching on Brian as a friend. I met Brian through coon hunting, wouldn't know him for nothing, and Brian has done me. me and my wife's building a new home, and Brian done me a huge favor, a great big favor. Just Bob Treem again, he said. But,
You're exactly right. And
but
I mean,
he's a great guy.
People ask me for, you own these dogs? I said, no, I don't own these dogs. But, I mean, truly, the relationship, me and Brian have got, and now me and David, I mean, them guys, for a guy like me, have changed my life,
Yeah.
And they have. And man, I couldn't thank them enough for it.
Yeah.
It really has. Yeah. Me and my wife, we really appreciate what they do for me.
Yeah. Well, if you would stay on the air, we're going to go get Bob and head back to the truck.
I want to touch base real quick with Austin. We was coming off a Crash tree when Crash took a lead, and they brung Slade on the camera. And they was worried if he was going to have enough time to get recut because we wasn't real sure how far he was. They had brung Slade on there, and Slade told him he'd have a coon and get recut and tree another.
Slade, you're right, buddy. Hey, I love you.
That's awesome. All right. Well, good deal. Let's go get this truck winning dog.
Man.
And let's
thank y'all. Thank you, Pro Sport, Greg and Adam. Man, they put on some good hunts. Greg, I tell everybody, Greg's a nut, but you will not have more fun with Greg at a coon hunt. Me and Greg cut up, and we were at a hunt together and stuff, and cut up. I mean, Greg's passionate about it, and that's why Pro Sport is going to the top.
appreciate it, brother.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Jeff, about a word from our fine judge here. We had Ricky Bryant, Jeff Purdue, and Jason Bryant here done our judging tonight for us. But Jeff, pretty good cast, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a good cast.
That's one when you want to judge there,
Yeah,
right?
that was an easy one and just stayed busy. Dogs look good. Congratulations to the winners, and thanks, Greg, for
Yep.
letting me judge.
Absolutely. Tracy put that all together. Tracy and the reading club done a great job. I can't thank Tracy enough for all he does for reading the Michigan Coon Hunters up here. If it wasn't for Tracy, we wouldn't be here, so thank Tracy. His wife cooked a great breakfast and food all week, and his sister-in-law and another little young lady there. I'm not even sure who she is, but just thank you to everybody. And we're gonna stay live here. I want you to stay live till we get back to the pickup truck. We've got a surprise for Austin here. He's not around, so we'll go head back towards the truck, and hopefully his we'll get a reaction there when we get back to the truck from him.
Okay.
So, now we gotta find out where the truck is. Anybody know? They went back to the finger.
Greg was accusing me earlier. Of not finding my way out. Now he's got to try to find a truck. But what a cast!
Absolutely.
Greg, I got a Garmin, but I don't know if I turned it on. I actually have mine on, but it hasn't been on.
Absolutely. What a cast! What a final cast! I mean, these are the kinds that you dream
What's
about.
to the right is the truck.
We often go to try to get, hoping that it goes like this, but you still got to have cooperation.
431 yards from the truck when the hunt's over.
Oh, that's great. That's a
So
spur.
certainly we have that.
Yes.
We're keeping you guys live for a reason. So we'll kind of just stay with you guys here. As they're walking back to the truck and so forth, I just want to let's give a huge shout out to all our sponsors that make this possible, and for their National Cup hunt and so forth.
Joy Dog Food, Elite Nutrition, Yoda.
Hey, Steve,
Strict.
Yes.
it's only 431 yards.
Okay. Perfect.
TreeDogs.com, Hudco Leasing, Vanover Communications, the Dalton Gang, and D&D Outdoors.
Okay. All incredible sponsors. They all do a fantastic job on that side. Awesome to have them on board. As we're winding this hunt down, the Reading Michigan Coon Hunters Association, this club never disappoints. You can have a few casts where a bad night's usually 3 or 4. Certainly tonight wasn't one of them. Final score was 575 to 8 1/4. Is that correct?
There it is.
And they scored on 10 raccoons. All dogs look good. I know that Duke had withdrew smoke a little bit earlier or whatever. I think they kind of got in on top and whatever it may be. But that dog he's been impressive the last several months. He just continues to show up in these Final Fours, knocking on the door. He's going to knock a few of these out in his lifetime. This dog is just destined to do that. Certainly runner-up, Dual Murphy, crashing out, like Greg had shared earlier, brought him out of retirement, not really out of retirement, but he's hunting another dog, a really good one called Jack and Coke. Was talking to Dual earlier today. That's not the only 2 that he hunts. He's got a couple other ones that he's hunting alongside as well. These guys are coon hunters. And then certainly Bob. This dog is bred. He was bred to be a winner.
Absolutely.
No
Yes,
two
sir.
ways around it. And, these, we heard a lot about Rhodey, and we've heard a lot about Willie, and we've heard a lot about Line Drive and just different stuff like that. But it seems we're hearing more and more of Catman Dude. And I think you're going to see that dog is bred to reproduce, and his pups are starting to get a little age on them, and they're starting to get old enough, you know what I mean, on that side of it, to where they're starting to show up and certainly making a difference. The guys are walking back to the truck. They had to go get the 2 dogs gathered up, which was not really super far spread out, and they're back. They're going to be back at the truck. We're going to stay live until they get back there for sure. So, any thoughts, Philip?
I'm glad we had a night where filming stayed good all night. I'm glad everybody got to see it. I mean, it was one of the finest casts I've ever seen or got to watch.
Absolutely, and certainly we'll unmute the camera back out there, JJ. Certainly want to give a huge shout out to Charlie. He always
Usually
does a
gets in there,
phenomenal
Robbie.
job on the camera guy. Charlie, we just want to say thank you to you for running the camera. You always do a fine job. So just wanted to kind of say thank you for everything that you do as well.
I appreciate it. You got to give props to Greg too. He helped run the camera tonight. It was more of a duo thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, we're going to mute you back down, Charlie. We're going to have do a few final things here as you guys make your trek back to the truck. So, Philip, on this, what stands out to you? What stands out to you as we wind this thing down and they're making their way back to the truck?
Well, I thought Duke showed a lot of sportsmanship. His dog, they walked in on top of him twice. He drew a little bit of minus. He knew that, he said, I'm going to get him out. Something's not right. And he let them battle it out head to head. I mean, I thought that was a gracious thing to do. I love the way Bob operated tonight. I mean, he moves like a rocket ship all night. Sportsmanship was great judging. This has been a great event.
They started out with 48 dogs last night, hunted down to 12. Had 12 left overnight, hunted down to certainly now that they have it, now that they have the have now awarded that. Talk about a year for Austin Gentry so far. He comes here in April, I believe it was in April, just literally a half hour from here. Brings Cowboy and wins a tournament of champion, pays $50,000 for first. And now he comes right back here a month and a half or a couple months later and wins the truck. He's from Alabama, so he's certainly hunting out of his territory, but he certainly knows which one to bring at the right time, right? He talked a little bit about that earlier tonight. And so he comes in, brings him here and doesn't walk through. I mean, he literally has to tree raccoons to get through.
He won his
all around.
Close cast by a quarter. 525 to 500.
Yeah. So, it's just he's on a roll right now, when you get in this sweet spot. And then certainly like he had shared to get to do with his son, certainly I know was very special for him on that side. So, the Gentrys, David Vanover, the whole work there, certainly Brian Hudson, they certainly are rolling right now.
Yes, sir. They put the miles and time and the money, and hey, we're back at the truck. Look there.
Wait, you got your daddy, you got it. We're gonna put you in your dog box.
So everybody that's watching what you're seeing, Slade was here with us, and David Vanover takes out.
Hold on, we'll just wait. Hold on.
Took Slade out to the truck. So he could be there when Dad got back.
Dog box for it.
Absolutely. So we took Slade out there. So he was in studio with us, but because it was only 5 to 10 minutes, I want to give a huge shout out to Tracy Thompson, Ricky Osborne, and that they ran Slade out there so he can meet his dad when he gets back to the truck. We wanted you guys to kind of stay live with us and catch that footage, certainly as they come back.
It's locked.
He's on it, boys.
Maybe it's in the.
Yeah.
Always exciting to watch this. So they have got from our understanding, they're close to having the dogs rounded up and getting back here. So certainly appreciate each and every one of you guys that are staying live with us. We wanted to catch some of this footage when they got back.
Closer.
Can you still hear Bob Tree, Charlie?
No, Austin's got Bob.
Good.
So he is on his way back.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Slade.
I'm the son.
Listen, be quiet. Be quiet.
I'd say he's a little excited. What do you
I
think?
think so. Charlie, I wouldn't move around too much. You're cutting in and out.
Yeah, no, I'm trying not to.
Unlock your truck. Yeah, you got your keys. Get it right. See.
What's that? That's all he's done, training. Oh, I actually walked around on.
Hit it again. Hit it again.
Training, huffing and puffing, but he walked on the road. It's gonna be a little more off the lake. Yeah.
Thank you. Almost 7 on tailgate. Fuck. Put your feet in first. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I love you.
Thank you so fit.
Yeah, hurry up. Don't hear you. Don't climb on that box. We'll kill you. Hurry up. Get in. Come, here he is. Yeah, well. The champ. The champ has arrived. Yep.
Happy birthday!
Hey, buddy. Come here. Don't worry. I love you. Hey, your daddy, you big squall babies. Thank you.
Good job, man.
Thank you, buddy.
Who brought you over here, Ricky?
Or Ricky did.
Me and Tracy. What about old Bob? He put it on him, didn't he?
Where's our man Dole at? Way through the country? Or?
Been up the whole time?
Yeah.
Been driving back over crazy? He's been on that video.
I think.
Hey, Charlie, bring
Yes.
Austin over when he gets done.
What, you want to talk to Austin?
Yeah.
Austin, they want to talk to you from back at the. Go ahead.
Hey, Austin, this is Philip. So I'm sitting here and I get a text or I get a screenshot. It said Philip King texted me. It was David Vano. He said, "Can we get Slade out to the truck?" I turned around, looked at Ricky and Tom and Ricky and Tracy, and out the door they went. So you can thank David Vanover for that little surprise.
David's a good guy.
There's your card. Take it home, frame it. You don't see many like that.
I wish I could quit crying in these interviews. Man, it means
You
so
know-
much to me.
You know, Austin, the day that that quits is probably the day that you'll quit.
Yeah,
Don't ever get
right.
away from it. It's it's special. I want to say a huge congratulations to you and your family and your whole gang. It's just it's awesome to be a part of it. It's awesome to see it, and you know what? It's why we hunted, because we was carried to the woods, and now you're just passing that on. So we want to say congratulations, incredible job this weekend. Certainly a performance that a lot of us will remember for a long time, and we just want to say a huge congratulations.
Thank y'all, Steve and Philip, for keeping him entertained and letting him hang out with y'all back there. I told him when he come along on this, I said there'll be a lot of walking involved, and man, he can take about one round a night of these dogs, the way they go and stuff. And one round that little guy's done. But hey, thank y'all for letting him hang out with y'all back at.
Hey,
back
a
up
lot
at
of
the
the, a
club.
lot of the, hey, a lot of the viewers are wanting a good shot of Bob. Why don't you pull Bob out? Let's get one good close up of him, and then we'll cut the bra. Let's bring the star of the show, huh? So these guys can see him. Boy, I tell you what, 6 trees you pulled him off tonight in his cast, right? Even including the one after the hunt.
One after the hunt, I've got the video. He did have another coon. Yep.
Good boy.
Absolutely. Well,
Buddy,
there's your
who's
winner,
favorite dog
guys.
now, Bob or Cowboy?
Yeah.
I think they're still the same.
Huh?
They're still the same.
They both been good to us.
They both been good to you guys. Well, congratulations, you guys. We're going to wrap it up here back in studio. That is your champion, Bob, and Austin Gentry, Slade, the whole gang. Congratulations. We really appreciate you guys all joining us this evening. And until next time, it's just awesome. And we appreciate each and every one of you guys that have joined us here this evening.
We'll see y'all next month in Indiana at the next one.
Yep. Washington truck hunt. Congratulations, you guys.
All right. See y'all later.
Yep.